When scaling a no-code business, what is more important? What is more important? The people you hire or the tools you use? The people or the tools? Marcin, you're smiling. I have to go with you on this. What are you thinking?
I think you're muted.
Muted.
I think for me, of course, it's the people because for me the right people will always bring the right tools. Good people will not want to work with subpar tools, and I mean they can take that for a while if you pay them well, but in the end they will start looking for a company that respects them enough to allow them to choose their tools, or a company that uses the tools they like using. Right? They're always looking for perfection. So I would say the right people in the long run.
Makes a lot of sense. David, you concur with that, or what are you feeling? Do you need to kick out people?
Yeah.
What are you feeling?
No, I concur. I was trying to think if I could come up with a better argument for the tools. But I mean, the people to me is, especially in a startup, things change so fast that having really versatile people to be able to do more than maybe what they're used to be doing is really crucial. And also it's hard to, I guess, interview for and suss that out when you're trying to talk to people, which is why it tends to be easier to find other people who have done startups before, so they kind of understand that nature of it. But you're gonna have people that are doing design and then answering support, and then maybe they need to jump on some marketing video with Tom Osmond to do something, right? So it's you really need to Tom's a great hire for MakerPad at the beginning, right? He's all over the place doing everything. So I think having the versatility is probably the most important thing when you're hiring people at the beginning.
Now I'm doing it. Michael, how are you feeling about that? Do you any other words, or what are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm not going to vote against people, and I think actually, the tools you use might change through your journey. Like the stuff that you use really early on to just build that first scrappy MVP might be completely different to when you've got a business up and running and you've got stuff that's powering some part of your operations, some part of your product, and you need people who are flexible enough to work out what's best for the right time in your organization.
Makes sense. That makes sense. So, Jiaqi, are you going to buck the turn and just go with the machines? You don't need anybody. You can run this whole thing.
Do it.
I think this is the best, right? They can fail. No, well, seriously, I think in this case, it depends, right? Because we are already seeing a bunch of one-man project where they can easily leverage different no-code solutions and build a pretty successful business for one-man perspective. And in that case, they obviously don't need more people other than him or herself, right? But if your ambition is, creating something bigger, like there's a proverbial saying, like if you want to go fast, travel alone. That if you want to go further, travel in team, right? Or in group. So if you want to really build a big business and you have the level of ambition, obviously you have to count with a team, and the right people, obviously, like all the others have mentioned, is the best way to ensure you can scale in different stages.
Love it.